What's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Time. I'm Rob.
I'm Bryce.
And today we're watching episode 68 of Attack on Titan, Brave Volunteers. Alright, so last episode, pretty tough. We did have a death in the scouts. R.I.P. Sasha Blouse.
R.I.P. Sasha, man.
One of my favorites. She's a day one. She's been here since the beginning.
Fucking Gabby.
Gabby killed her. Not cool.
Not cool at all.
Very bad. Scouts did beat the hell out of some kids, though, right after.
Well deserved, bro.
Yeah,
fuck them kids. I don't care.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, like...
We also had a huge development. Zeke is now working with the scouts because they want to have both the founding titan and a titan of royal blood. Yeah. And I mean, like, even whenever he was fighting EREN, he goes, Eren Yeager is not my enemy. He just said it.
Oh yeah,
he just said it.
Because he said Levi was.
Yeah.
So that whole thing, like Levi killing him or like slicing his nape so quick, that was all like a plan.
Staged.
Damn. I wonder if they're gonna show like more about that nade, like what the hell happened there. Maybe that was like their way of getting him out. Like it was like a distraction. Levi took him out or something. I don't know.
We also left off with the scouts do not trust Eren anymore.
Yeah.
We found out he pretty much went off there on his own, didn't tell them anything until he started having Falco send those letters and pretty much put them in a position where they didn't have a choice but to do what they did. Yeah,
so I want to see like the flashback on like why he made that decision and like how he transitioned into like life in Marley or wherever he was, like, because yeah, I don't know how you just sneak into a place like that. It's just like, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, and they're heading back to Paradise Island right now, so I want to see what this looks like now, because we haven't seen it in like 4 years, I believe, and like obviously their gear and everything's all upgraded, so I want to see like what the land actually looks like as well. They said they were sending scout boats over from like the mainland to Paradise Island and they weren't returning. Obviously we saw some of them had the soldiers, or like I think they were soldiers that now work with the scouts.
The two were Yelena and
crazy name.
I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah,
I know it ends in like Poe, so I'm gonna refer to him as Poe. But yeah, they used to work for Marley and now they have sided with the Eldians.
Yeah, I just I don't know what they're gonna do with Falco and Gabby now, like because they have them in their they're
taking them back to Paradise Island right now.
And John, like, they were like, should we throw them overboard? And I'm pretty sure John was like, if we keep killing kids, like, when are we gonna?
Yeah, when's the killing ever gonna end? And that's coming from John, who is one of Sasha's best friends. Like, if anyone wanted to like hurt them, it was probably John and like Connie
for sure. I think Connie would have chucked him, to be honest. But I wouldn't have blamed him. Yeah, but that definitely shows a lot of maturity out of John, though, to like actually think about what it would do instead of like putting his feelings into it.
All right, guys, before we get into the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to see this full uncut reaction, make sure to check out our Patreon. It's the first link in the description, and we're gonna get right into it. Episode 68, Brave Volunteers.
Armin.
This is 3 years ago.
After they found the sea.
Yeah, 1 year after they fought Reiner and Eren.
The devil. Carrying them over. The same shit Eren Kruger did when he turned originally. He picked up the ship and snapped it over his neck or whatever, but Yeah, I was gonna say, Aaron's literally right there, bro. With the look in his eyes. Sasha.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
お招きいただき光栄です。お茶しましょう。
Yelena.
会いたかったよ。エレン。
Is Yelena a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Think so.
Think so.
敵であり味方であれ信用できねえのは確かだ。
サシャ寝ないで。
It sucks seeing flashbacks knowing what happened now.
敵の上陸を阻止できたのは偶然だ。マーレが本腰を入れればこんなもんじゃ済まねえ。なんとかしねえと。
なるほど。こうやって何発も撃てるわけか。
それらがマーレ兵の基本装備です。
You know who she reminds me of?
Mm.
What's her name from Game of Thrones? Lady.
Oh, Lady Brienne?
Yeah, Lady Brienne.
もう力を注いでいます。
航空。
ビビってんじゃねえよ。舐められるだろうが。
わかってるって。
要するに海や壁を越え敵が
They have no idea what aerial combat is like.
来なかった理由って何？
主に理由は2つ。一つは島に放った無垢の巨人が最新鋭の兵器を持って我々が壁の外でのんびりお茶できるということは島の巨人をすべて殺してしまう。
They did.
だったらどうする？なんとかしてマーレに伝えるか？
いや、素晴らしい。現在マーレは複数の国と戦争状態にあり、パラディ島どころではないというわけです。あなた方はマーレが誇る戦士隊を打ち負かし、さらに超大型巨人や目型の巨人国は瞬く間に団結し、戦争の火蓋が切られたのです。情報などと呼べるような代物ではありません。マーレに故郷を奪われ、兵士として徴用された我々は導かれるまではマーレや世界の人々が悪魔と呼んで
Mr. Zeke.
Big Zeke.
無力な私たちに希望を見せてくれました。私たちはジーク・イエーガーの命を受け上官を撃った
Oh.
反マーレ義勇兵です。
ジーク・イエーガーの要求は以上です。すべては生存が危ぶまれるエルディア人の救済を目論外だ。そんなバカな話に乗るものか。相手は獣。
終始一貫して始祖の巨人の奪還。力ずくがダメなら口八丁手八丁尽くせと言わんばかりだな。
それは敵さんも承知のはず。まずは団長殿の話を聞こうではないか。
Like thinking back on like Connie's village and shit, does that mean that was Zeke that just went there and like turned everyone to a Titan? So he just yelled and turned everyone to a Titan like out of without their like consent or anything? He just like went there and was like, fuck it. Just turned them all.
Turned them.
That makes a lot more sense now. So that was very like weird at the time of like why everyone was just a Titan there.
必要なものが始祖の巨人と王家の血を引く巨人。二つが揃えば世界は救われる。ただし、その秘策を明かせるのは条件が揃って。
エレン。
それは本当です。思い出したんです。俺が一度だけ始祖の巨人の血。
Yeah. When he hit Dinah.
その巨人は父の妻であった。 ダイナ・フリッツに違いありません。ダイナの息子であるジークは解明したのでしょう。不戦のちぎりを出し抜く術を。壁に潜む幾千万もの巨人で世界を踏み潰す地ならしの発動条件。
So that's why those Titans were under his control, because he has royal blood and he has that power. Like when they were at Shiganshina, they're all like under his, and he can control them and shit.
No, you can only control them if you have
The founding Titan. Okay.
しかしそれが本当だとするとジークの秘策にも筋が通る。
正気か？連中を信用する気か？そうだ。
いえ、そうもいきません。マーレの調査船からこの島を守るためには義勇兵の力が必要なのです。
These are the brave volunteers. Is that the episode's titled about? Uh-oh. Let's see what they're doing here.
こちら第二次調査船だ。
ずっと助けを待ってた。
すぐに向かう。あの入江だな。おーい、無事か？もう大丈夫だぞ。
Whoops. Armin.
急げ、飛び込め。
Yep.
汚れた悪魔の汚らわしい島へ。
Gonna love it.
憎まれている。まだ顔も知らない海の向こうにいる人たちから。でも海の向こうにいる人たちはずっと複雑で知らないことだらけだった。
ところでおにゃんぽこ。
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいた方が面白いってな。君たちユミルの民も同じさ。俺たちは
誰が僕らを作ったの？
始祖ユミルに力を与えた存在、神だよ。
Wow.
だよこの料理。これ食えんのか？
They've never seen shit like this before.
料理の達人なんですよ。
くそ、嫌なら食うなよエルディア人。お前らなんかに食わせて。
You want me to tell Sasha?
Oh god.
Holy shit, look at Connie. At the food sweats.
He's blushing.
まだまだあるからゆっくり食え。
Don't tell Sasha that. It was appreciated.
Aaron, when would you ever need to shoot a gun? In what scenario?
肩書きを抜きにして人同士向き合えばきっと分かり合える。
Yeah, because y'all are the same.
ベルトルトの記憶は何か見たか？
ああ、いや、役に立ちそうなものは何も。
It's just him thinking about Annie the whole time.
寿命はあと3年もね。
うん、そのことなんだけど、このままイエレナたちの作戦通りに進むに地ならして世界を脅すことでしかエルディア人を守る術は。
That's why Zeke really was pushing to come here, because he wanted to team up with them.
そうなる前に話し合えないのかな。マーレや世界中の人と話し合って誤解を解けば。
誤解？誤解って何のことだよ。
だから僕
そこに誤解はないだろ
う。でも仲良くなれたマーレ人もいる。
何人だ？ほとんどのマーレ兵。そうだ、時間を稼ぐためには手出しできねえようにしてやるんだ。
Why do you gotta do it like that? Like, what is that transition?
もしかしたら別の道があったんじゃないかって、そればかり考えてしまう。僕は誰よりもエレンを理解している。もうわからない。
Not Armin losing his trust in Eren too.
おい、お前マーレ人だろ。ここに何しに来やがった。マーレに殺されたエルディア人の墓地に。
すいません、ここは。
マーレ人なんか近づけんじゃねえよ。
おいニコロ、
大丈夫か？
本当にサシャは死んだのかなあ。
なん
でお前飛行船に乗り込んできた子供に撃たれたって。
Wonder if he's gonna know who Gabby and Falco are.
そんなバカな話がある。
I mean, I'm sure he will because they were.
He's from Marley.
Yeah, and they were trained to be warriors. They're pretty big names there.
戦士候補生か。
Yep.
俺の油断があった。すまない。なんで俺に謝る。
あいつにうまいもんいっぱい食わしてくれてありがとな、ニコロ。俺とサシャは双子みてえなもんだった。自分が半分なくなっちまったみてえだ。
Shit is dark.
娘が世話になったようやね。
Oh, her father.
俺は捕虜のマーレ人ですが、料理人として就労許可を持っています。娘さんは俺の料理を誰よりも。もしよかったら俺の料理を食べに来てください。
もちろんただなんや。
That'll be $20 actually per meal, so
Per person.
戦勝と報じたわけか。恐ろしいね。何も知らないってのは。
You already know who's babysitting Zeke.
yeah. You don't trust him at all, probably.
だが、俺をエレンと合わせるのが先だろ。
そう急ぐな。お前に最上級。
Got a weird feeling it's not gonna be a really fun hotel.
マーレから奪ってきた巨人艦の薬はこれで全てです。しかし複製は困難でしょう。
いや、これだけあれば十分。
Fixus.
この3年間エルディア人の友人であることを証明してきたつもりでしたが、残念です。私たちが持ち込ん
You still don't trust them?
いい話ですまんが、我々の弱さにしばしの間だけ目を。
Can you overlook the 35 people pointing guns at you right now?
Just
It's
ignore
not
it.
personal.
Just ignore it.
構いませんよ、ピクシス司令。すぐにまた我々と食卓を囲む日が来ますから。
俺のホテル。
Yeah.
巨大樹の森だ。これ以上お前にふさわしい宿はねえよ。
立体軌道でたくさんあ。
エレンは一人でもやるつもりだった。
Yeah, he would have done the same thing.
僕の道は断たれた。けど、やるしかなかった。あの日の君たちのように。
Annie. Wow, we finally see Annie. The first Annie sighting in like
season 1.
3 seasons.
戦わなければ勝てない。戦え。戦え。
Fight.
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 Alright, so we got to see there how like the scouts originally took us or became cool with some Marleyans, Yelena, and something Pawn. I still don't know how to say his name.
Like Antetokounmpo or something.
It's Antetokounmpo. They came over, and I don't know if that was already planned or if just on the spot they decided they wanted to join them, but
I think it was more so on the spot.
They also said they've been anti-Marleyan, so
yeah,
like
I guess so.
Maybe those 2 or 3 or however many it was have been planning on this, but they said they love to join the Eldians on Paradise Island.
Yeah,
and
Yelena was like a big fan of Zeke, so she wanted to meet Zeke's brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, she was she looked right at Eren and was like, "I've been waiting to meet you" or something like that. So, and then slowly it seems like the other ones that didn't really want to be there are becoming like
pretty cool.
Yeah, like fans of
Nicolo.
Yeah, he seemed like he really liked Sasha, and he offered right there at her grave site to her family to like cook for them, which was a very kind gesture. So it seems like they have some compassion now. And they got to see like the real side of people on Paradise Island, so they know like they're just like them. They're like, there's some good people there.
Not everybody, but like there's been some instances where that's
like the one dude that just beat Nicolo's ass.
Yeah,
like,
hates some Marleyans.
Yeah,
the exact same way they treat Eldians in Marley.
A little bit more on Zeke there. We saw him with Levi, and he wanted to meet Eren finally. I guess they haven't really met yet, so
yeah, only on the balloon, like the airship.
Like, but they were both tied up and like in trouble.
Yeah, being yelled at.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool to see the brothers meet for like the first time formally. I want to know like exactly what they're gonna be able to do together with like the Founding Titan and the Royal Blood.
Another thing, so Pixis and like some of the government, it looks like, does not trust.
No, yeah.
Yelena and like her crew still. I mean, it seemed like they sort of trust them, but they're just like really hesitant of Zeke at the moment still.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they were pointing all of the guns that they have at Yelena and her friends.
Yeah, and they were like, don't take it personal pretty much. But like, I feel like if I was them, I would kind of be taking it personal.
Yeah, like you've been cool for 3 years.
Yeah, and I think she even said like, we gave you those guns. Like, they just gave them all this like Titan serum. It's like, you still don't trust us.
Yeah.
So I kind of like would understand why they'd be like frustrated, and it's not really helping.
PO'd.
It's not helping their case of not being seen as devils.
Yeah.
When they're doing this type of shit. Then we also have Gabby and Falco Usar locked up. Armin was talking to Annie there at the end as well. First time we saw her, like I said, literally for maybe 5 seconds, but still got to see her, which is pretty cool. I guess the only way that we know they can get her out of there is with Jaw's abilities. So I don't know if she's able to like get herself out at any point, or if she has to get out from Jaw.
I think that if the Warhammer Titan could get out of the crystal itself, I don't see why Annie couldn't, but I don't know. The Warhammer Titan is also like super cool and special.
Yeah, true.
Alright guys, well if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. If you want to see this full uncut reaction, go ahead and check out our Patreon. It's the first link in the description. Make sure to stop back tomorrow for the next episode. Peace.